What is up, guys? How we doing? I'm your host Chris, aka Mr. Alec. Welcome to Alec 2.0. I'm back with a new video. I wanted to make a new video for a specific thing I bought today. So, whoops, that was my phone. I didn't even unlock it, but okay. Alright, anyways. Okay, so, alright. I just bought the ballistic armor equipment. Alright. I just bought it today. Now, I want to go over a little bit about it first before we get into it and see what it's like. Okay. So there's only so you'll find you'll find it here in Warsaw. So you go all the way down to it's part of gun running. So here's where you'll find it. So now there's only one way you can get ballistic equipment. There's only one way. So this is pretty useful. You get a lot of armor. You get a lot of health. This is kind of like the same thing you get in story mode, despite what this is pretty much like. So this is the same difference you can have in story mode. It's just part of a mission. It's part of the Polito score. I think that's what this is based on. I'm not, or this is where it's from. I'm not sure, but anyways. So what you do? So there's only one way you can get it. But before I get into that, I want to tell you guys a little something about it. So when you have it, you end up with a lot of health. You don't have any armor for it, but you have a lot of health with it, or at least a little bit, so you can take a lot of damage before you end up getting killed. So here's what you can also do. You can equip it at any time, and you can also unequip it whenever you want as well. So that's also something to consider. Also, there's only one way you can get it. I know right now I can buy it, but I don't have enough money. As you guys can see, I don't have enough money. But hey, there's only one way you can get it. Now, if you have a bunker,
don't need to breathe down my neck,
okay, bro, you're rude. Anyways, so if you have a bunker, whoops, wrong button. All right, if you have a bunker, what you do is you start research. Now, I'm gonna go spawn my bunker quick, so I don't have to sit and travel all the way over there. So I'll see you guys in my bunker in just a second. Okay, so I'm in my bunker. I didn't want to sit here and make a whole big fat massive video on me traveling. But anyway, so here is my bunker. Now, if you have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, you can get a free one, which is over here in Polito. If you don't have that, then you'll just have to grind a little bit until you can get one of the bunkers around the map. So to do research, you need to have a bunker. This can be any of them, so I'm gonna showcase the bunkers real quick. So to get them, you find them. To get them, you have to have Maze Bank, foreclosures, which you'll need. From here, there's a wide selection of locations of bunkers. So here, oh, these are on sale then. Okay, there's that one. All of these bunkers must be on sale. I didn't know anything about that. So for me right now, the bunkers that I have right now are on sale. That's pretty cool. So anyways, so yeah. So, there's another bunker here, there's another one right over here, and then another one. So if you guys ever stumble upon this video, you guys will pretty much see that all the bunkers are apparently on sale, which I had no clue about that. So that's a pretty good deal. There's another one right here. There's also one right here next to this arcade. There's one right there. There's also one over here in Rotten Canyon. And then here's one I have, which is the free one. So if you have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, you'll see this symbol on just one of these locations. So pretty much. So it's this one. This will be the free one, and also this clubhouse right here. Whoops. It's also free. So it's the only other location you can get or thing you can have in the game that's free. But anyway, so if you have yourself a bunker, now you ain't gotta worry much about renting. So if you have one, that's great. But once you get a bunker, none of this stuff is really important. You don't really need any of this. Not really at all. You don't need any of this. You can if you want to. That's just stuff you can have for later. But anyways, so once you have your bunker, what you do is you go all the way to the computer. Now you have to set up your bunker when you first get it. Otherwise, you won't be able to do anything. But don't worry, it's really simple. I've already got mine set up. So, but anyways, all you gotta do is just set up your bunker and you'll be fine. Then you'll be free to do either stock or research, which is what I'm doing that now. So what you do is you go all the way to your computer, which is all the way in the back here, and then you start an MC or CEO or VIP or whatever. You start one of those 3 things, then you sit down here, then you hit X to access the laptop. So from here, you just click to enter, and then here's where you'll have here's the first screen you'll have when you first get it. So it should tell you that you have to set it up, but if you don't have to set it up, then you'll be good to go. Then you'll be able to do research. So here right now it's suspended because I don't have anything. I have no earnings or sales. I haven't done any of that yet. So I'm more with research. So here you have the stock level. The next bar you have the research progress, and you also have supplies. Just what you have to keep in mind. So research. So then these are probably not that important, but this will probably be the main one that'll be most important to you as far as research goes. So there's 51 in total. From this screen here, you'll be able to see how many projects you've completed. So right now I have 17. It's been like that for a little bit. So anyways, so what you do is if you have it set up, that's great. So to do research, I would recommend buying the supplies, because even though it is 75k, I recommend buying the supplies, because once you do that, you'll have a full set of supplies and you can start doing your research. Now I recommend stocking on a bunch of money before you do that. Like, I have plenty of money to do like several of these, but I recommend having a lot of money on hand just so you can do all of these if you want to. But if you want to, you can sell the supplies. It doesn't matter. But if you're just doing research, then you better off just buying them. See, man. So research. So the next thing we have to look at is research. You have fast track, which depending on how full it is, it's pretty expensive. So I'm not gonna pay for that right now, but you can if you want. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna sit and fast track it, just like I said, get you a bunch of money. At least up to several mil, like maybe 3 or 4 mil, it doesn't matter. But make sure you have a lot of money on hand so you can fast track all these. So it makes this a lot faster. But also, over here you have current project. So right now I'm fixing to unlock a camo. Not sure which one it is, but it doesn't tell you. So, and right here it's saying assign staff for progressing with the current research project. Select the fast track option to complete this research now. So also you have this as well. You can go and view unlocks. So here's how you get ballistic equipment. This is also something pretty cool. So you have this. That's how you get ballistic equipment. You unlock it via research in your bunker. Now also another thing to keep in mind, bunker research is random. So like I could have if I were to do the very first research project, I could easily have this unlocked. The very first one. But that's just an example. But honestly, just keep in mind, bunker research is very, very random. Here's what I have unlocked so far. I was easily able to get explosive rounds, which is pretty cool. Got a bunch of livers. I even got thermal scope on my heavy sniper Mark II. A bunch of other things as well. Whoops. Then you have the rest of them, which are locked. Now it doesn't tell you anything about it. It just says locked, and it says unlock this item for purchase via research. That's what you have to do to get everything. Here's what I have left so far. Still got a bunch to do, but anyways, you have all. So to do research, you just go ahead, you go to manage staff. Since you don't have any stock, there's nothing to sell. So you skip that, and you go down to manage staff. So here's where you can assign your staff. From here you can set your staff, assign your staff to manufacturing, research, or both. If you're wanting just research, then select this option here. If you're wanting one manufacturing, or if you want to assign to manufacturing, go here. Or if you want both, then you select this. Pretty obvious. Then you have upgrades that go with as well. I have 2 of these. I haven't got this one. I have these 2 here. Because this will be, if you have this will speed up your manufacturing research times. It pretty much does speed up a lot. So basically the easiest way to speed this up would be not to be in your bunker. It's basically the easiest way I've been able to do it. So I'd be outside of my bunker doing something else. And honestly, it's really, really fast. It's a whole lot faster when you get this. This is also pretty useful as well because you can speed up your manufacturing research times, which are pretty useful and beneficial. This one, you don't have to have it, but this would probably be best if you have it if you're doing stock, which I ain't gonna bother right now because I don't need it. But anyways, then you have shutdown business, so if you want to shut it down, you can. Doesn't matter. But for right now, but then you have your business status up here, which says suspended for me. For you, it may be different, so it all depends on what you're doing. So that's the bunker, pretty much. So I'm not exactly sure how long would it take for supplies to reach you. It's probably maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. Check with it, look it up or something. I'm not sure. It shouldn't take a whole lot of time for it to show up to your bunker. So once you have it, you can have two choices. You can either stay in here, wait for your supplies to be delivered, or you can just go ahead and do something else, which is up to you guys. But anyways, you can do that also. And then once you have that, you can pretty much wait for your research to be done. And if you're not in your bunk, so if you're not sitting in here AFK, so you have two choices as far as research goes. You can either AFK, so you can you get a rubber band. You can just have your stick set, do this. You can sit in AFK, do something else while research gets done, or you can go outside your bunker, do something else, which will make it a whole lot faster versus being in here AFKing. So you can be outside and you could do something else for a bit, like do a KO or whatever, and then your research will be done. And your supplies should be here soon. So it should take probably in real life 5 minutes at least. I would say should take at least 5 minutes or so to get for your supplies to reach you. Then once you do that, you can do something else while your research is getting done. And while you're waiting, if you're not in your bunker and you're just doing something else, you will get a text from Agent 14 letting you know that you have completed a research project, and you will get a notification in the game that lets you know also. So basically, you'll be getting 2 notifications at once, letting you know that you just completed a research project. So it's pretty cool to do. So that's how you get EROs. I have them, but I don't have them equipped. So the only way to equip your EROs is you would need a weapon workshop, and you would need to have a Mark II weapon that's compatible with them. Like the pump shotgun Mark II and the heavy sniper Mark II are both compatible with E-rounds. So these 2 guns will be useful for E-rounds. But anyways, that's that. So let's go and pull up the ballistic armor, the ballistic equipment. So to do that, you go to interaction menu, go to inventory, scroll all the way down till you see ballistic equipment services. Now it is 5K just to do it, so it's not that much. Then here's your other option to remove it. So you buy it, you pay $5,000 for it. Then it should be delivered to you via plane or something, I'm not sure. So it's via plane. So give it a minute, so stay where you are, wait till the ballistic equipment reaches you, then you end up having your ballistic equipment, which will have a minigun and armor. So it's basically armor and a minigun, that's all it is. So it's right above me. Won't take long at all for it to deliver to you. So there it is, that's what you have. So you go run over to it. There's a minigun. Give it a second. I forgot to put on armor, but so anyways, I don't know if you can use armor on this or not. I'm not sure. You probably could though. Give it a minute. Now you have your ballistic armor, which is very powerful. So you can probably put on armor for all you know. No, you can't. Never mind. You can't. So I just realized you can't use armor on this. But anyway, so once you have it, you're free to do whatever you want at this point. So you can be in first person too, which would be pretty cool. So unfortunately, you can't equip armor, but you can. But you should probably equip it before you get it. But in the meantime, it probably wouldn't matter. So anyway, so now you're free to kill cops or whatever, or you use this against players. It doesn't matter. But you know, throw down fire. That should be a cop right there, and yep, that was a cop, so. Oh, I killed him. I'm gonna get the first place. That's kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. So, the ballistic armor is actually really powerful. You do have a lot of health. You have a little bit of health to use, so it's pretty useful. But see, you can't access a weapon with it, so you have to use a minigun only. But, you know, that's how you can use this. I guess that reduced the plane that got me the ballistic equipment. The minigun is also a pretty powerful weapon to use. I don't know where it is over here. But anyway, so once you have ballistic equipment equipped, you pretty much kill cops, so you can use them against people, it doesn't matter. So basically you'll have a lot of health. I've also played a mission where it involves being a juggernaut, and you're supposed, and I think it's a team deathmatch, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I'm pretty sure what it is. But anyways, so from here you have a lot of health to go with. So anyways, this is pretty powerful thing. I have a lot of health I can use up. So you can either put it away, or you could just use it up, which won't matter. But anyways, so I cannot see any of these cops around me. I'm gonna use my minimap to locate them. But anyway, so this is pretty powerful thing to use. Very, very powerful. Should be a cop. Here it is. If you hit your shots well, you can easily kill all these cops. So the ballistic armor is really powerful. Now I wouldn't normally use it. I'd probably use it for probably whatever. Probably. I don't know if this would be good for missions. I would probably say it would be. Now, I don't know if you can go inside in buildings with it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably not, but you can try it out and see. Anyways, once you have this, you can pretty much kill them, whatever you want. Pretty much, it's just pretty cool. So you have a lot of health you can use up. It's pretty cool. So you have a lot of armor. Health. You don't have any armor. You can equip it if you want. I recommend just equipping armor before you use this. Well, see, as you guys can see, I'm low under half health now. The minigun doesn't seem like it's that good at all. Can't get that chopper off of me, but anyways. So anyways, so it's pretty powerful. Check it out. I'm gonna die though at some point, but it's pretty useful. So if you were bad at the game, you would use this against players. I mean, you wouldn't really need to use this against players, because I mean, you can only use a minigun. I'm not exactly sure how many headshots would it take to kill you. Probably maybe 6 or more, I'm not sure. But I would probably use this against NPCs, because it's more useful and you have a lot more protection. And you don't have to worry much about getting aimbotted either, so I'm gonna die at some point. So pretty much you have unlimited ammo, at least until you die, and I'm dead. So that's ballistic armor for you guys. So with that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching. So it's been destroyed, so it'll tell you what's gonna happen once you die. So there's a short delay before another can be called with the inventory selected in the interaction menu. So that's how we get another one. So with that being said, guys, that's ballistic armor. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you guys are new to the channel and enjoy what I do and you want to see more of what I do to this channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. If you want to be notified whenever I go live and make a new video, make sure you guys hit that bell icon and set it to all notifications, or set it to your favorites, whatever works for you. You will be notified whenever I do those two things. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your host, Chris. I can't miss out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.